All right, good afternoon, everybody. So we had a couple losses overnight. We had the Euro New Zealand stopped out, and the Pound Yen 2 stopped out, and then the Pound Yen 3 opened. I did change the Pound Yen 3, so we'll start with that. Oh, look at that, we're there. Okay, so I moved this the profit target from here to here on the Pound Yen 2 because this is kind of like the new breakout. So you got your if you were to draw the I'll use lines, but if you draw your boxes like this. This would be like your swing low, the breakout area. This would be like the supply zone above there, the opposing area. So that's why I have that there. And actually, you could have actually fairly canceled that because of this and not taking the loss on it. But we're up $60 right now on the trade, so we're gonna let it go. Hopefully, it hits profit target one. But that's why we also take the backup entries and stuff, or more than one trade if we can. So. Yeah, realistically, this should have been canceled. This profit target should have been moved to here when price was here, and then here. So this wouldn't even had it. And then I did move the entry too from the high to the base because I still get my like 11-point stop there, and then like 40. I think it's like a 1 to 4 now. And I did that so I could keep the profit margin valid. So yeah, we got like 12.1. to like 45, so almost 4 to 1 on there. Otherwise, if we come from like the wick 17 to 39, still 1 to 2, so it still counts as a good trade. But yeah, so that's what's going on with that. Let's go to the Euro New Zealand. Yeah, so my stop was actually up here. I took another stab at it because I was like, well, if a stop's here, I should maybe put it under here. So I got back in on a market order, put the stop in. I still got stopped out. So, it happens. It's like I found another reason to get back in the trade. I'm like, the original stop wasn't quite low enough. So I'm like, all right, I'll take a market order, a half position size, and just see what happens. See if I can get in it. And it looks like it failed. So that's okay. So we lost 1.5% on this one, 1% on Pound Yen. We're still up for the week, though, I believe. So 95.70. Yeah, so we're up by like $100 after the week, and like over 400 for we're up 1% on the week, 4% on the month. So that's pretty good. I think if I did those numbers right. Anyways, let's hop into it. So. We'll start with the Euro. Sorry about the unprofessionalism, and I'm going to be eating on this episode because I got to go to get my oil change this afternoon, and I've had a pretty busy morning, so I'm hungry. So bear with me while I eat Taco Bell, which is actually one of the most healthy fast food you can get, by the way. All right. Alright, so this is going to be the new demand zone for the higher time frame. This is the leg out candle because this close, I think, 1019 is higher than 1018, so that's a leg out candle technically. And then this will actually be the new supply area right here. Because again, if you were to draw lines as boxes, there's your swing low, because this candle closed above the high of this candle, and then this candle closed below the low of that candle, so you get your up, down, up, and then you get your new higher time frame curve. So there's that. It looks like it's still low on the curve, so we're going to have to wait for price to turn again. Which is okay. So that's what the Euro's looking like. Looks like the pound is in the higher time frame supply. Waiting for that to turn around. and show some downward strength. Got a new swing high right there. So, just waiting for it to break out on the Aussie dollar there. This damn thing's just a mess. There it is. So this candle finally closed below that one. All these other ones just close inside each other except that one, which closes up. We're not going to do a green box and another green box. That's dumb. So we'll put the red box in right there. The highest part to the lowest part. It looks nice. And we have a new swing high then. Right there to break out above. And then we can start looking for longs. Okay. Looks like we're finally in the higher time frame supply on the dollar CAD. Just wait for a swing low and then a break of the swing low to the downside on that to take short. This is annoying when this happens. Alright. Green. I'm just going to run it all the way down there because that is the lowest portion, and then even though this started there, it just looks better rather than doing this. You know, because then you get that wick hanging. You can do that there. For me personally, I like to just go to the lowest points if I can and get everything to fit inside the boxes. So, same thing as dollar CAD, just looking for a breakout below the swing low there. And then we can start looking for shorts. I would prefer it though if this went a little higher on the curve before it went down, so then it takes us away and increases our profitability and trading potential there. Alright, these trades are still valid. We're just waiting on the arrival on them. Because this is going to be, I'm going to put a yellow box here. I'm going to take level on that probably, if I have the profit potential. So 14.5. Oh. We can squeeze it out. Otherwise, I might just not take this bottom level and just take the top area right there. Because this would be, that close is 57.80. That's higher than 57.20. So this would be the profit area right there to look for on these two. For this level on level 14.5 to 29. That's, I mean, it's pretty close. So yeah, we'll look to take that. If we're just gonna wait on the arrival though, make sure it's not counter trend before we take it, because it's just annoying to have to delete trades. It's also annoying when my taco shell gets stuck to the wrapper. All right. Kind of similar picture on EURNZD, except now we can't buy anymore. So I'm just gonna delete that. We can't sell anymore. We delete that. We have to wait for the buy opportunity now. Because we're low on the curve again. Again, we already know the story on that one. Looks like we're up $20 more, which is nice. Alright. So the Aussie yen. Figured this would happen. See, I knew this was going to happen because the Aussie CAD trade stopped me out. I'm like, man, it just isn't going to get up there. That's annoying. So, what do we got for levels now? This top one's going to get canceled because it's too far away. Although, realistically, if it does get like a giant green candle, no, you can't, because it won't be within the 5 boxes anymore. If you want to try and still like put trades on and just leave them until they play out, that's fine. I used to do that. It worked. But after doing this for a while, I'm like, you know what? I don't want this to work. I want it to work really well. So I don't do that anymore. First things first. Delete that. Mark it off on the board. 866. I'm looking for 737. That one. No entries. Too far away. Alright, so looking for trades on here. Probably just take this whole area, to be honest. That. That's probably a good one. Should be like that. I mean, that's a leg out right there. It's not really a basing, it's a half a basing because it's only got the 50% body to range ratio. But it did not close inside the previous candle, but it did close inside this candle, which would be like the base. So I'm gonna leave a note here, waiting on arrival for profit margin. Because realistically, the best place I think to put your stop would be above there, just because it's kind of messy, to be honest. I mean, I would like to put my stop there because that will increase the profit margin and the profitability of the trade. But we'll just see what happens. If we have the profit potential to take it and put the stop up there, I'm going to do that. If not, I'll still. Oops. Okay, so delete these green lines, clean up the charts a little bit. Okay. Make this line purple. And this one also purple. So that's what we're looking like on the Aussie yen. I'm just going to wait on that profit margin to form. Now we got to wait for this to turn around. The CAD yen trade, that's going to be a no-go. So good thing we can set that up because we just had to cancel it. And that just adds more time to like looking at the charts and stuff. This fucking thing doesn't know what it wants to do. Alright. Oops. That's what the Aussie's looking like. What we're looking at on there. No real change. Look at that. This is. It like literally came to my stop, stopped me out, and then like pulled back up. Like this, I could take another stab at this. Wouldn't be a horrible idea, but I already took a stab at it, and I'm not trying to like lose more money on it. So if it turns out to be good, whatever. I'm gonna get the picture tonight. I'm gonna do the night session. That'll probably come out a little later because I got to go to the gym yet too, and I got to wait for the fiance to also go to the gym. Who, speaking of which, bought me this nice watch for Valentine's Day. I don't know if you can see it. It's nice. gonna earn some brownie points by showing it off to people that I don't know on the internet. It is nice though. I do appreciate it. I needed to watch anyways. My last one was a Fitbit, which I really liked because it tracked all my calories and all this other shit, but the thing won't charge now. So, whatever. Dude, it's so much easier to have a watch sometimes than using your phone for things as well. So, eventually this Euro franc is going to just plow right through all this shit and give us an area we can trade. Or it's going to turn around. So, we just got to wait on that. Man, we're not going to set up probably anything today, are we? Yeah, waiting on arrival profit margin for these trades. No up moves yet, which is good-ish, I guess. With our current swing low, hopefully it pulls. Shit, you get stopped out and then it goes your way, dude. Like that's such a pain in the ass. But like, let's see here. We could trade this on the daily. So on the daily, it would look like this. So we just traded up the time frame. We'll move the pink line over here for a minute. Traded the 240 levels above this breakout and above the 50% move of this. It also depends. I'm not looking at the weekly curve, so we're taking that out of the question. So 245 cut in half is like 223. We'll call it round numbers, or 123. So 123, 90, 27. Dude, why is this being in my ass? Okay, so that would have put us right at this area on the 240. And as you can see, that's the one that worked. So, I mean, depending on where you put your stop to, put your stop above that candle, bam. You certainly, and that's a decent trade. Like you'd be in a, maybe you've taken profit already. Set it up, like 22. I mean, honestly, probably like right there, my first profit target would be, because you got this, and then this, and then trading time frame, so that's a swing high, kind of. Yeah, I'd probably aim for like this area, which would be just above the original area there. So you get like 46 to 780 something, so almost a 3-to-1 on that. If you traded the 240 time frame, that is. But that is not what we were doing. Like I said, it's just kind of fun sometimes to look at those things. So, yeah, we made our bed. We must sleep in it too. All right, Aussie CAD. So moving on to Pound Aussie. Just waiting for that to turn. We have a new swing low. So if we get a break below that, close below that, we can take it to the short side. Now, even though we have this right here as a breakout, or a previous swing high and a breakout area too, it doesn't really matter because it'll be counter trend and we're high in the curve. So it like, if you can trade to that point, that's a good idea. But I'm just going to take the trades like I normally do, assuming we get that breakout on there. Pound CAD. Probably still wait on the arrival for this. Check back tonight. And see what happens. These are still good trades, I think. There's 3 of them. Yep. I call those 3 good trades that we can look at taking. And then the pound franc. And then on this, we're just looking for some downward strength so we can get in the trade. Hopefully it gives us enough that we can get in. But yeah, so on the back to the pound yen, I did want to kind of go over something too. Let's see, I think I just keep beating this point to death, but we got to set these extra entries up though. Like if there's a zone in here, like say this one did work, but we took this one instead because it's lower. Maybe we liked it better or whatever. Then we would have missed out. Like instead of losing $100 with the potential to make, I think there's so like 300 on this one. So just still making $200. Now we would have just completely missed out on $200. So it's kind of about for like perspective like that. And yeah, so make sure. Yeah, nothing's counter trend yet. There's no reason to not take this trade or like this trade. Although this one, oops. And it's kind of like a retest of like all this messy shit down here. So maybe we could have gotten out of that, but you know, whatever. I'd still call it a good trade. We should have definitely probably canceled it because this profit margin, like now it has to break below this point, and then that's your profit margin right up to here. So it's nothing. So we could have canceled it and gotten out, but you know, you can't look at the charts all the time. Actually, I'm sure we could, to be honest, because this can get a little obsessive. I know I've been obsessive about this, but so yeah, no new setups. We're just waiting on a couple things to turn and go the way we want them to before we jump in. Pound yen 3's open, and hopefully that'll be a win, because if it is, we'll be back up to 50% on the week, and we'll be up like 3% on the week as well, which is a good goal. Being up 3% on the week, that's up to 12% a month, depending on if you're high or low one week. It gets us right to that 10% goal that I want to be at. This is my Facebook. I clicked on that too early. But yeah, so that's today. I'll see you guys again at like, I don't know, whenever I get around to it today for posting a night session. I got a busy day today. I got to, like I said, got to get my oil changed in an hour, go to the gym when the fiance gets back. Tomorrow we got this stupid army bullshit. Or post-deployment fucking gayness at an undisclosed location. But if somebody finds out and calls it a bomb threat, I won't be too mad. Just kidding. Don't do that. Anyways, if you guys are interested in the one-on-one stuff, just let me know. I do my weekend. My week's gonna get pretty busy coming up. YouTube, like, subscribe, hit the bell button so you can get these as they come out. You want to show the people your dress? Alright, Daddy wants to show you guys her dress. Here. Jump. Ugh. It's very pretty. You see yourself? On the left? Good. I got you. Right there. You see yourself? Alright, I'm gonna get you down now. Why? Oh, because I gotta finish doing this. Alright, so yeah, that's all I got. Have a great day. I'll see you later today.